Welcome again to manpedestal. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. I just want to welcome you back again to manpedestal, where we encourage each other as men to become the best versions of ourselves in spite of everything that we have gone through. We'll soldier on and we'll overcome. I just want to share something that I saw yesterday in the afternoon. I'd gone shopping and I was waiting for someone at the car park, and just right in front of me on the left side was a beautiful convertible red Corvette with private number plates, amazing, with lovely wheels, big, sporty, lovely wheels. And I just stared. I was like, wow. And then I noticed that people who are, it's just very interesting, people who are exiting the car park, they were sort of, because for you to exit, you had to pass in front or around it. So they'll exit and come back in again, just to go around in order for them to have another look. Then I noticed a guy who had parked like 5 vehicles on the left. He left his vehicle, walked, and as if he was going to exit by foot. And then I knew what he was doing. I was like, you're here to have a look. So he went on and passed by, and he looked at it because it was convertible, and the roof was down. The roof was down, so he just wanted to see for himself, and so it was amazing. Both men and women were doing the same thing, and I was thinking, I was like, who could be driving it? Because when you see that kind of vehicle, your mind, you go crazy in terms of you thinking, could it be a guy who is in his 20s who is fit, or a guy who is in his 30s, or could be a sexy, sporty, like a female? Who would it be? And to be honest with you, I wanted to see who was driving it. And then I saw this guy. So I saw I saw a female, a male and a female. One was in her, I would say, in her 30s, and the guy was in his mid 70s. And I was like, oh, it belongs to that, because they were approaching it. And but next to the C5, the Corvette, there was an old Ford, and I was like, oh, okay. So he, I was like, it must be, she must be the one, tight jeans and it's her. It wasn't. She went to the old Ford, and I was like, oh, okay. Oops. And it was the old guy in his 70s. This guy was in his 70s, and I was so happy. Like, I was like, wow, this is what we're talking about. And it's amazing because when I thought of that guy, I was like, you must have a very interesting story to tell, because you don't see guys in their mid-70s driving sports cars. You don't. It doesn't happen. It's not something that you see. It's a unique thing to see. And what that told me was that it's never too late to live. It's never too late to enjoy life. See, it's never too late, because everyone who was passing by, regardless of their age, guys, whatever age bracket, seeing that vehicle, they were like, wow, that's good. And it was a very positive thing. It was a positive energy. To be honest with you, it brought smiles. People were smiling. I saw people pointing with their partners, like, look, right? Men, women, they were pointing. That vehicle brought a very positive energy. And when I saw who was driving it, I was like, wow, this is even more amazing, right? Because it's never too late to enjoy your life. And this is a message that we have here at Manpedestal, right? And it's never too late to drive that sports car. It's never too late to enjoy your life. It's never too late to enjoy the things that you love. And I was glad. I was like, this guy wasn't doing that to please anyone. He didn't have like a wife or a younger, lady friend. Oh no, he just had his shopping. And to make it even more funny, he was struggling to open it. He kept going round and round and round, like pressing the button, and then finally he decided to start it. Oh, and the sound was amazing. That vroom, that sound was like, oh, amazing sound. And then he was just struggling, trying to. I thought it was like new. He hasn't had it for quite a while. But nonetheless, it was amazing. So my fellow men, wherever you are, right? It could be that at this point, it could be that it's not a sports car. It could be it's just walking down the road and going to a zoo. It could be hiking, right? It could be just going to the park and hiking, or it could be making that fish pond. It could be riding your bike. It could be painting. It could be playing football with your grandkids, or with your son or child who you wish you played football with when they were young. It could be anything. The message is, it's not late, right? It's not late to do those things that will make you happy, because you have put yourself where you should. You're doing things now that you feel that you're comfortable with, and you're not just doing it for someone else, right? The life of a man should be driven from within, from deep within, not from deep outside. You're not doing it to please anyone. No. You're doing it for you as a man, because it's the right thing. Was it cool seeing that guy? Oh yeah. I will never forget that. I will never forget what I saw yesterday in the afternoon. Never forget it. It's a sight. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sight. And I was like, yeah, I want to be like that. When I'm that age, yeah. I want to drive. I want to have a lovely sports car. That's what I want to do. And so it's never late. It's never late to go on holiday, right? It's never late. It's never late to live. And it kept me thinking. I was like, most men his age, and he was fit as well. He was. You could see he was fit. He had taken care of himself. He was tall, maybe 6'2" there, 6'1", 6'2". He was a tall guy, and he was just doing his thing. Yeah, doing his thing, and so it's never late, man. Hey, wherever you are, it's never late. It could be you. All you wanted to do is to climb a tree. Go ahead and do it. They might say, what's wrong with that old guy climbing trees? Is he going crazy? Let them say you're going crazy, but that has been what you always wanted to do. Swimming, right? You wanted to do swimming, you do it. Why? Because you're doing that which makes you feel good about yourself. See, it's about as men, and as men doing things that make us feel good. Because for many a times we are sort of socialized to think that's not right. Oh, you can't do what makes you. No, you as a man, you're not supposed to feel good. No. You're not supposed to enjoy life. The women can. Let the women and the children enjoy life, just like in the movies. Seen the movies, or when there's war, or whatever. Who gets saved? The women and the children. What about the men? Yeah, you're on your own. Yeah, men and men, let the women and let the kids come first. Yeah, you guys, you can sort yourself out. That has been the socialized thing, right? That is how we are viewed by the society, and that's how we view ourselves, right? That's how the narrative is. It's been structured that way. As a man, do not do what makes you feel good. No. But you can do it for the kids. Let the kids do the you invest everything you can. And this is what I like. How can you project a positive energy towards your family if you do not have it? Towards your partner if you do not have it? If you're not happy, how can you have a happy, healthy relationship if you're not healthy? How can that be? It's impossible, right? And that's what we talk about here at Man Pedestal. You have to make yourself, you've got to work towards self-improvement. You've got to work on yourself, self-development, right? You got to do everything that you can. Your level, you have to work your level best, mentally, physically, spiritually. You've got to sharpen yourself in all ways. You've got to be sharp in all ways in order for you to have that healthy relationship with your partner, healthy relationship with your children, healthy relationship with finances, and healthy relationship with your neighbors, with your environment. So you have to be in charge. You've got to be on top of things in order for you to everything else around you and in you and within you to be good. So feeling good about yourself and doing stuff that make you feel good is your right as a man. It is my right as a man, right? Take yourself shopping, man. Go and buy what you've always wanted to buy. Go and do it. Enjoy life. It is right. It is okay. I'm saying it is okay, in spite of us not hearing this when we are growing up, but we have to say it to ourselves. We have to say it to other men, right? That it is okay for you to enjoy your life. It's okay for you to feel good about yourself. It's okay for you to look at yourself in the mirror and say, yeah, I love this dude. I love this guy. And I'm going to do everything that I can to make him the best version of himself on a daily basis. And that's why here at Man Pedestal, we'll never get tired, right? We always encourage men. We always encourage men, and we always tell men, because I know that quite a number of men feel so low, and they feel useless, they feel worthless, they feel as if they're nothing. And unfortunately, a lot of us have been told that. I've been told that, right? I've been told that by females. So I'm not here talking about something that has never happened to me. I've been told that by females, and it makes you feel useless. And the moment you start feeling useless, you start acting those thoughts. Everything that you do, it's because it's a negative energy. But the moment you start working on yourself, it doesn't matter what a female thinks, whatever they say to me. I will respect their opinion. I'll be like, yeah, that's your opinion. And it's just that to me, an opinion. But if you're not working on yourself, and if you don't have something that you don't have that personal drive that's driving you to improve yourself, it'll affect you. And it has affected me before, because you start questioning a lot of things. And that's why, unfortunately, quite a number of men find themselves where they're told all these things. And I do not know why that if a female tells someone, it could be your mother, your sister, a girlfriend, whatever, your wife, I still don't understand why that if either of these people, if a female tells you something, it's more, it has more weight. It sort of pierces you to your very being, and sits, whatever they say, it pierces you and sits, sort of sticks to your very being. That's why Man Pedestal is here to tell you, yo, it's not the end, man. You need to dust yourself off, man, and stand and start enjoying your life. So, and as I keep saying, if you feel that you're down, talk to someone. Talk to someone, talk to a professional, call the emergency number in your country and talk to someone, and tell them that you have these feelings and you intending to do, you think that you want to do something horrible, and help, as I say, is just around the corner. Thank you for tuning in to Man Pedestal. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much.